I love you, Sergio. Fantastic. What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're here for the Newcastle match review at home at Eastlands, finishing 3-1 to Man City. It sounds like maybe it's a bit of hard work, but it weren't really that much hard work, if I'm completely honest. If you have a review of the stats, 82% possession in the first half. We was looking at 86% possession in the second half. It's absolutely ridiculous. Newcastle not having a lot of the ball. They were struggling to string two passes together. They've had the lowest amount of passes in a first half this season from any team against any club in the Premier League. It's happened twice to them now. They sit at the bottom of the pile, both in first halves, both against Manchester City. Fantastic. They suffocated the game out of Newcastle. Rafa Benitez didn't know how to set up with Newcastle, didn't know how to beat Man City, and ultimately ends up getting punished. It ended up more being just chuck on attackers, hit and hope type situation towards the last 30 minutes or so of the game. Man City ended up punishing them, sealing the game, making it 3-1. So let's get on first off with the goals in the game. Rather simple. First goal comes in, Kevin De Bruyne turns back onto his right foot, puts a cross in, inch perfect, goes into the net, Aguero flicks it on. I'm not too sure if he makes contact with it or not. It literally just brushes like the top of his hair / head. It's been awarded to Aguero, so obviously it's come off something, possibly his hair even. Humorous. I don't care though, 1-0. Goal's a goal in my opinion, and, you know, sets the standards. Goes into the second half then. City, I would add, a little bit lethargic, really, in the first half. There weren't a lot of chances, really. I thought Zinchenko was fantastic, particularly in the first half. Putting crosses in, looked lively. And a great attacking player to have at left-back, particularly if Man City are going to dominate with 80+% possession of the ball. Is a great option to put on, so adds another option to the left-back, I do suppose. So, something to look out for, perhaps, in the coming games. I didn't predict Zinchenko to start. I thought Danilo would. But I thought Zinchenko did extremely well in this game. The second goal came in the second half. Raheem Sterling makes a dribble, goes past Manquillo, and off balance, kind of tugging onto his shirt, trying to let go, tugging back onto him, didn't really know what he was doing. Penalties given. It's a weak one, in my opinion. Outside the box, you know, it's probably a foul, probably a free kick. Inside the penalty area, it's soft. I've seen him given, I have seen him not given. I'll take it every day of the week. If it was given against me, though, I'd probably be a bit cheesed off, which I'm sure Newcastle fans probably are. Aguero makes no mistake. Dalot does get a little bit of a fingertips to it, but it's too powerful into the corner. Good penalty from Aguero. Will go 2-0 up, and you'd think the game dead, really, from there. I thought Dalot was fantastic in this game, actually, coming out, commanding his box, making saves. Fantastic for Newcastle there. I didn't think they played that badly. I'm just not a fan of how they were playing. Thought they were too negative, didn't know what they were doing, hit and hope, sitting back, too defensive, and when you do that against Man City for near enough 90 minutes, you're going to lose every single time. You've got to be quick and you've got to get men forward. They did it a lot better in the second half. They got punished again, but playing like that, you do it enough, you will catch Man City out eventually, unless you're going to play the perfect defensive game, which obviously with Newcastle struggling, probably weren't going to do that, and it was out of the window as of their 34th minute. But they did manage to get a goal back. Lovely diagonal ball. I can't remember who played the diagonal ball in. You know who it was, leave that in the comments below. Beautiful diagonal ball played in after De Bruyne loses possession in the midfield. Murphy's set on his way, and ironically, it's his first goal for Newcastle. Now, I know Murphy playing in the Championship. He was a fantastic player, and I'm surprised it's his first goal. I don't know how he's been performing for Newcastle, because I don't watch Newcastle all that much, so I can't judge them on 2 performances against City this season. But I thought Murphy looked lively, he's quick, and his finish was superb. Edison advancing, just dinks it over him, lovely little chip, lovely goal, put Newcastle back in. I don't know where that came from, because it literally really, first time they were getting forward, and this was 60+ minutes in. But a beautiful finish. I won't take anything away from Murphy there. They were back in the game, and I'll be honest, I was a bit worried about the way this game was going. Benitez chucks on his attackers, and I was a bit concerned for a good 15 minutes or so into the game. City did play a good game, though. Defensively, they conceded. It's harsh on the City defence, considering the Newcastle didn't get forward that much to concede. It happens. You can't play perfect all the time. But, you know, it gives Newcastle some positives, and it gives City something to work on, I suppose, wanting to get clean sheets. But third goal comes in. Sane makes a fantastic run. I calculated that he went past 8 players, not 8 like different players, some of them being the same. Beautiful diagonal run from inside the Newcastle half, cuts in, runs direct, cuts out 3 or 4 men into the box, runs out space. tucks it behind, puts it through his legs, turns it back. It's just amazing. Check the goal out. Squares it across. It's behind Aguero. He manages to control it well and puts it through the defender's legs. Too hard. Darlow can't get to it. 3-1. Game is done. 3 points. 12 points gap at the top of the Premier League again. And by my recognition, United can win 10 of their 14, pick up a couple of draws, 2 or 3 draws, and lose just one more game this season. That's going to see them finish on, I think, 86 points. It means City need 22 points to surpass that, so 23 points needed, which is 7 wins and a couple of draws out of 14. You know, I'm looking at that already. So, let me know what you think in the comments below, what you thought of the game. For Newcastle, Darlow was very good. Murphy did superb finish. I can't remember who played the ball in. Whoever did that, fantastic assist. 2 for Newcastle, plenty of positives, but just 2 negative in general in the game. Man City always going to break it down. Thought Zinchenko first half fantastic. Sane fantastic for the 3rd goal. Aguero's my man of the match, obviously, for scoring a hat-trick. He just loves scoring past Newcastle now. That's 8 goals in 2 appearances at the Etihad against Newcastle in 2 successive seasons. Incredible striker. I thought that Raheem Sterling as well, he did okay. I thought that David Silva, nice to see him back as well. De Bruyne does what De Bruyne does. Ederson does what Ederson does. And all-round general performance, fantastic. Fernandinho also getting a special mention. Just signed a new contract. Fantastic player. I cannot moan about this performance. 3-1, comfortable. Had our shooting boots on, could have scored more. But I'm happy just to have the 3 points and move on to the Tuesday night match against Bristol City. So stay tuned for that. Probably up tomorrow with a preview, so please check that out. Don't forget to subscribe. We're over 300 subscribers and we're not too far away. So if you're liking the content, you're liking the football content and the Man City content, then please subscribe, notifications on. You'll be informed when I've uploaded. Plenty more football and City videos coming up. Links for social media in the description below. Also, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and leave any comments who did that assist and what you thought of the game overall. And I'll see you guys later. So it's been JSGC. Hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace! Ciao for now.